How do you make sure that all the produce that you say or you claim to be organic?
The entire aspect starts from what is going to the input side of the farm. You have to cut the external inputs. Even external input is an organic certified input. I don't believe today. Therefore, the fundamental aspect is that manure making. The manure making cut 90% of the external inputs which are coming to the farm. So that is where the change starts happening.
I have a 90-second pitch on what makes Akshayakalpa milk organic. Would you like to listen?
Yeah, sure.
So we take care of three things really well. We take care of our cows really well, the soil really well, and the milk really well. Conventionally, cows are tied and tethered. There's a rope going through the nose. At Akshayakalpa, we leave our cows free. By doing so, the cow is moving around. She's eating when she wants, drinking water when she wants. A cow needs anywhere between 25 to 40 kg of fodder every single day. She needs 60 to 150 liters of water every single day. So in the conventional system, this is not happening, right? If she falls sick, the farmer is going to administer antibiotics. Antibiotic resistance is becoming the largest threat to mankind. So that is one thing that we take care of really well. Of course, there's no induced growth hormones and her body is not producing stress hormones. All these three things, if it is there in the cow's body, will be there in the milk. The second thing we take care of really well is the soil. If you have to become an Akshayakalpa farmer, it's a 3-year journey. You need to ensure that there's no pesticides, there's no fertilizer residue in the soil. So the farmer does all of these things before that milk starts becoming a part of the Akshayakalpa pool. Another thing we take really good care of is aflatoxins. Now this is basically fungus that grows on food that becomes part of the cow's fodder. This is known to be a class 1 carcinogen. Right. So at Akshayakalpa, because the farmer is growing his own fodder and it's a closed loop system, nothing is coming from outside. He's able to take care of this and make sure that there's no aflatoxins in any of the fodder that he's now feeding the cow. And then the milk part of the story is conventionally there is open bucket milking that happens. It leads to contamination. There can be cow urine, cow dung, mud, anything that is in the environment can get into the milk. So ours is machine milking. It's very gentle on the cows. It also removes drudgery from the farming ecosystem. And of course, we make sure that there is no adulteration and there's no preservatives getting added to milk.
How do you ensure that?
At 200 rupees, one strip which can tell you antibiotics and aflatoxins. We give those strips to farmers. They are supposed to validate what is happening. The strips when a milk gets lifted, the strips actually go along with that. Data goes to the cloud. And when the milk arrives in the plant, we retest it. So we are able to confidently write on a milk packet free of antibiotics. You can have certificates, you can have that, you can have this, all those things to validate external view. But process-wise, you need to be clear what makes it organic. It's very, very important, Nithin.